me a pick. That's what I like. Oh, that's too thick. That's a thick pick. I want a thick pick. Pocket maybe? Oh. Alright. Got some right here. Didn't want to open the bag because my fingers suck. Why do I hit record before I start this shit? Alright. So I'm going to start out. First, I guess I need to make sure this thing's in tune. Seems good. Okay. I'm going to start out with that, the lick that I tried, the one that's mine, that we talked about. This thing? Yeah. Sorry, that's just warm up. Alright. Hopefully you can see this. So we're going to do it in C. C minor anyway. Turn the volume down just a smidge. So I'm going to show you a couple different ones. One that I've been working on lately, and then the one I was trying to show. My lick, my other lick, and then Clapton's lick. So the first one, my lick, goes, you start on the D string, you go 1-3, go down to the G string, but you never say it in front of a drummer. It's the F sharp string. So D string 1-3. This starts on the 6th, 7th, 8th fret. So D string 1-3. G string 1-2. And then it ends on B string 1. So it sounds like this. And that's the whole lick. That's it. Now I have another one. I gotta turn this up a little bit. I need some gain. So I'll show that one more time. And then you can kind of bring that into that's kind of how I like to use it. So next, kind of show you the one that I've been working on. So actually, let me just move to the Clapton one first because this one kind of comes from the same lick. Or does it? Let's do the Clapton one. First lick in Have You Ever Loved a Woman, if you can't hear it real well. That one. And I'm fairly certain it starts on the G string too, right? Now, like that. This is the one with the 73s in it, by the way. So now we'll move to the one that kind of is based on the Clapton one. So what we'll do is, this takes a longer run, so I'm going to start it. We're going to move to G here, G minor. So we'll go. That's how I was doing it. I don't even remember. That was it. So something like that. That's kind of how I like to finish that out. That's the one I've been working on, so that's why it's doesn't sound great. So you'll go just like the Clapton one. So 1, 2, 1, 3, and then you're going to slide down to the root note on the House of Blues. And then you'll play this note here, G, whatever fret that is. She. And you're going to finish that out. You know, we can kind of go over that more, but Strat's not falling on me the way I'd like it to. You can actually skip this one too, which is what I just did. And if you want that sound, you just hit all the strings that you're kind of holding down there. You can hold down from the G to E, or actually you can do it with a D. You can always play around with those. You don't have to do it exactly the way I do it. So like that would work too. There's your root there as well. I just like the sound of that slide on the way down. But you don't get it if you... Like that sounds pretty good too there. minor. We were talking about the what you were calling the BB box, which I think is the same as the House of Blues. So here we've got the equalizer, or whatever that's called. So at the high end of the E and B strings starts your House of Blues, and you would go 3 1 3 1 2, 3 1 3 1 2. And I think that's your BB box. And that's where I'm sliding down to whenever I do this. I'm adding this one in, which is actually part of the Freddie box. And if you add this note to the BB box, I kind of like to think of it as like adding a chimney or putting a garage on the unit. On the House of Blues. So you'd have 3 1 3 1 2 1. 3 1 3 1 2 1. So if we get down to that root, typically that goes 1 or 4 1. You've got a note right there. With the Freddie box, you go 3 1. So 1 to 3. There's your BB box. There's your Freddie box. And then you add that note too. It looks just like the House of Blues, except the chimney's on the other side. So what Freddie would actually do, which was interesting, because I don't do this a whole lot. I'm not saying that it's not as common. Well, actually, maybe it was BB. Is bending the root note. I think that was a BB thing. Anyway, down to Freddie. So a lot of this is blue. So we go to Freddie's, and his goes. And then you can add that note too, which is actually part of the pentatonic. I use the Freddie box a lot because there's just so much you can do. I need some. I didn't mean to do that. And we move down to what I call the Tyler box. Please don't call it that. Well, actually, we can call it. Because I use that one a lot too. I've got to take some of this out. I don't know what. Maybe it's the presence. Let's try it. So there's your Freddie box, and it adds a lot. What I would suggest as far as learning all these boxes is just go from your equalizer, the one you know, and see how far out you can go from it. So if you know the House of Blues is here, so if you can add the House of Blues to the equalizer box, that is a wonderful start. Goes down to like this arrow, which is just the D major shape. so, like I've said already, you can do so much with it. But all these boxes, like they connect somehow. And if you can just remember where those are, you'll be in great shape. I still need to figure out what's going on here. Like, it's driving me nuts. Nuts, I tell you. So, we'll stay in G, and we're going to go between the equator and the House of Blues or BB Box. So, if we go 4 1 4 1 3 1, it'll start at the. See, is this the right one? No, we won't do it. I hope you can see that. So you'll keep on the B string, pointer finger. Here's your root. Pointer finger here. If the root's at 3 in the BB Box, you're on 1. And then your middle finger's on 2 on the G string. You kind of separate them when you get back to the equator. You don't actually have to. But I like to. I think it adds a little more to it. Something like that. But I'll usually do that with a. Shoot. And that's going to sound better with more gain. There's a little BB lick for you. You're actually skipping a string there. Notice I just resolved there, not on the root. We can explain the Tyler Box at some point. So there you have it. Thanks for watching.